Hello, my green skin. Welcome. Welcome to the Orc War Chief Reviews. Welcome to another Shadow Man. Excuse me. Welcome to me burping. And welcome, Captain Rum Panda. We for today's fun we are going to be having a lot of fun today. We're going to be talking about a lot of funs, but of course we do have to get to some of the hate. But hey, that's okay. That's how. But today we're going to have some fun, and this might be a double stream today. We're probably going to be doing probably be jumping on Rums after this, so this will be kind of fun. And we're almost.
Nice.
We are. Yeah. And again, as I've always said, if you want to join the retro community that we have kind of created, the Horde, as I like to jokingly call them, you have yourselves Captain Rum Panda, who you'll find in the link in the description. Arus218, he does a lot of late night stuff, and he's done a lot more stuff than I have. Actually, the guy's been building himself quite a repertoire.
What an audience!
Then,
My destiny.
yep.
Your destiny is to die. That is
Yeah, you have yourself Eldener Simina, who's also kind of all over the place. Then you have yourself Mitch Maddox, who's actually a very funny man from the Brits there, doing his own fun little things. And then you have our artist and artist of both me and good old Rum Panda, and he's also done some work for Bob the Marauder, LCX LDP. A moment. And yeah, so you also have DJ Ronnie, who also does quite an interesting, fun character. He's been joining us for Space Geeks. We have quite a selection of groups of individuals.
I'm so sorry, DJ Ronnie. I keep calling you DJ Ronin. DJ Ronnie, I'm so sorry. Oh, his name is DJ Ronnie.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, that's okay. He's a great guy, fun guy. A lot of energy with him, and he's always been good. I really hate this guy because he's always jumping on the roof, and I really don't like that. But this is actually a fun.
What's up? Bob was here. No, Bob's tired. Bob's taking a personal day off.
Yeah, Bob wasn't doing well today, and like I said, it's been one of those fun for that. And sometimes, people can't always show up to everything. If he's sick, he's sick. We all have our days where we're sick, and you gotta get your own stuff done. There we go. We're so close. No Bob today, unfortunately. But yeah. Oh well. You don't get to pick. You don't get to pick on him today, Michael. You'll have to wait till next Monday. And yeah, no, we have a good group of people there that have been part of the community for a while. Please, always try to help those boys out. We also have a Patreon. We need money for an editor so I can get some of the reviews out a little more, because the reviews have been the biggest problem to get those out. They're a little harder to get out. Well, because they take longer, especially because all the streaming I'm doing pretty much cuts out me watching something for a while.
Huh? The boss is done? That boss is is the boss really legit done? That's it? He just climbs while you shoot him down, then he died?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. He's a bitch. And the funny thing is, he's Jack the Ripper. I just took out Jack the Ripper like a little bit.
Famous Jack the Ripper? The Jack the Ripper? Or the dollar store version Jack the Ripper?
No, that is the Jack the Ripper. That is the actual. That was actually Jack the Ripper from Legend, and his horror story, which a lot of people believe he wasn't actually did certain key things. So yeah. No, overall, it's an easy kill, a very easy kill. Now it's just a matter of finding everything. Like I said, the guy who makes the furniture, the carpenter, that guy was so much more hardcore and dangerous. Like, look at all the map you can travel to. Like this zone was the combat arena. I took him out before he even had a chance to get to the rest of the combat.
Yeah.
And we got one more. Yeah, this guy's a little bitch. He's a little bitch. And he got taken out like one. It's just kind of funny how that goes. We are almost done, actually. We are very close to the end of this game. Like we are like hitting that bar right now. Like it's so close, it's not even funny.
How many boss
It's
left?
one, well, two technically. The end boss.
Yeah, you still have the ember. So yeah, you might be able to finish this game here in this stream.
Maybe. We're keeping an eye on the chat. We'll start kind of building up to stuff as we go. But yeah, other than that, it's been a good week today. You know, overall, I made some money, lost some money, made some more money, lost some more money, made some money, lost some money. So yeah, it's been one of those months where I'm like, hey, I'm almost paid. All the bills are paid. That's what matters. I may starve, but all the bills are paid.
Yeah, all the bills are paid. You're afloat. That's good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough. And I got a lot of games to have fun with. I got lots of fun. We're not like we're not suffering any way, shape, or form for content. I have farmed enough content. I was even looking at a dystopian game. Excuse me, I'm yawning today. Oh, I'm tired. I shouldn't be tired at all too, because I actually had a good night's sleep. Yeah. And one of the friends of the channel brought me over some soda, so that was kind of nice because I usually don't buy soda for myself anymore. I usually buy it if other people are going to be around or the occasional drink here and there. But it was kind of nice. He bought me Cranberry Canada Dry, the best ginger ale is Canada, and they made a cranberry flavor. Good.
Oh,
yeah.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, it was a good short. I made a short of it too. It was quite tasty. But yeah, no, I like Canada Dry, and I think it's one of the better flavors out there. You know, but you know what's kind of amusing? They put all these traps here. At this point, you should have all the tattoos by this point. Why the hell are like these traps here? It's like these are not going to affect you in any way, shape, or form. It's just kind of amusing to put these traps right here, you know, for your character to suffer. It's like, I'm not going to suffer. You're literally just kind of walking out there.
Maybe he's an early game boss, perhaps. Maybe he's an early game boss.
No, he's not. No, he's not. That's the thing. Like by the time you start getting these souls and stuff, and getting this, you have to have gotten this. You will have to have gotten all the way up here to get to him, to unlock everything. So you've already gotten all the tattoos. You would have never missed one by this point. You'd have gotten all those souls. So it's just kind of funny that they put traps in here just to kind of like, hey, these traps exist. I'm not against it. It's just kind of funny to see, you know, traps being used in that fashion. Oh shit, wrong one. So I don't mind that. So, yeah, we're having fun with the early morning stuff, and got another Dark Soul. We're almost at the max Dark Soul capacity. We got one more guy, and I think you got a couple more monster souls, and that's it. And it's pretty much game over for this for Dark Souls, and I will have maxed out. That means I also can get the other Violator and some of the other weapons in the game that are like in the game, like the maxed out items. So we're very close.
Did I just see that right? So you absorb the purple thingy with your crutch? Huh?
No.
What? What?
Yeah, I know. You gotta love that early. You gotta love that. Well, look, I'm raiding the guy's crotch right now.
What the?
Yeah, got him in the crotch. Got him in the crotch again. Woohoo! Man, that's an exit. That's an exit. I guess for Shadow Man, that's an exit and an entry.
Yeah. So, yeah. Every time I see you absorb that purple tentacle thingy, it's always at the crest. I was like, what's going on here, man? Is this like
No,
bug or design?
It's actually supposed to be. It's supposed to be the chest. You actually absorb it through your chest, but for sometimes the game glitches out and the Dark Soul does not go where it needs to be.
Yeah, the Dark Soul is like, nah, I ain't going there, man. I have other places I need to go. Look at the crutch, and then this character be like, please don't.
Oh, we gotta talk about jank. We gotta talk about game jank, because like game jank from like this era. I mean, if you've ever played the heavy metal game, you want to talk about game jank. Holy fuck, that game is janky as shit. Like, wow, is that janky? Like, that is the most janky game out of there. Oh, you fucking kidding me? I got shot from behind and
It's a cheap shot.
That's cheap. I know, right? Oh, well, I'll fix that. I'll fix that little prick soon. I'll get that pretty in my Dark Soul 2. Wahahaha. Okay, that guy's dead. We are getting to that point where the Dark Souls are so powerful, I'm just bursting through people when I choose. I'm almost at the max Dark Soul capacity. I think there's 120, and I what am I at? 112, and there's 120, so I'm almost there.
So the Dark Soul boosts your stats, or just boosts your damage in general?
Your damage, also you take a little less damage every time.
Oh, okay, so it just boosts your stats then. Okay.
A little bit, yeah. Hate these guys. These guys with the machine guns. They do more. I find these guys do more damage than the fucking some of the other monsters in this game, and they're like a common enemy.
Yeah, and the guy who do the most damage, okay, is firing paper clips or nail guns. But for real, man, when I first saw it, they legitimately look like paper clips. You know, those big ones.
Yeah. Well, actually, do you know what it is? It's bone fragments. It's apparently bone fragments actually that they're firing. See, he's right up there too. Yeah, it's bone fragments.
Bone fragments. So every time these machine gun mobs or grunts or whatever NPCs or bad guys, they're firing bone shard or like bone fragment bullets made of bone.
Yep.
That's just messed up.
Yeah, I agree. See, he's right there. What's the word again? He's in like the worst area to hit him too. He's like hard to hit.
How does that even work? Okay, so the hammer hits the primer, and then the primer blows up. So wouldn't the bone just blow up?
Well, think about where we're at. We're in this weird dimensional what the fuck, right?
Yeah, you're in limbo, okay?
Yeah. So who knows how they're hardening shit? Like, you know, you can make bone bullets. That's not hard to make. It's just that they're not necessarily good. Like, there are guys who have taken I remember a buddy talking about that a couple years ago. Someone made shotgun shells, but he used obsidian glass in the gun, and then he fired it off.
Yeah, but that's different, okay? A shotgun shell has a layer of padding protecting the buck shell or flechette rounds or anything that, okay?
Yeah.
Again, shotgun shells and bullets are kind of different. Okay, bullets don't have paddings.
Yeah, I know. I agree. No, I agree. I agree. Like, yeah.
So I don't know how they can shoot bullets if their quote unquote firing mechanisms are the same as us and there's no like magic bullshit happening. Okay, so the hammer hits the primer ignites the powder, and the powder explode, propelling quote unquote normally metal projectile because it's metal, so it won't break. But again, if you change it to bone, the bone's gonna break. So basically, you're firing blanks. So basically, they're firing blanks. But how does the bone bullet flies?
Well, okay,
it's messed up. This doesn't make no sense.
Okay, can I explain something to you? It's the same reason why Vikings used to throw blood into and other things into their forges when they made their weapons.
I can understand it. Okay, maybe the Vikings throw blood it to quench it, or just or use, or kind of like
No,
what.
do you know that actually do you know that actually strengthens the metal because of the substances in certain things? They actually use stuff like that.
And interesting.
Yep. It's very
But still,
fascinating.
but still, the Vikings are working with metal. This is bone we're talking about here.
Well, like I said, look at all the metal they made here. Where the fuck did they get metal from in this world? Where the fuck are they getting metal? Like you got to ask yourself that question. And that's the question.
I don't know. Uber delivery, perhaps.
Maybe.
Oh, this thing again, eh?
Yeah, I hate this too. I know. Don't remind me of.
It's the grape juice fountain again, eh?
Yeah. Got to make that grape juice. I want the purple stuff.
Yeah, you and your purple conspiracy Kool-Aid, bro. Dude, you really gotta stop drinking those things, man. It's not good for your brain.
I love purple stuff, man. I bought purple stuff, man. I love the purple stuff.
So you're more of a purple color guy then, eh?
No, I just love purple. I love grape. I love the taste of grape, man. That's the reason I used to drink alcohol. That was one of my favorite drinks back in the day. Was wine, man, just because of grapes. I love the taste of grapes. Try 1, 2, 4.
How does this work actually? All I see is juice go up. All I see is grape juice go up, grape juice go down. Is there like a sequence to this or something like that?
Yep.
What do you mean by 1, 2? What do you mean by 1, 2, 4? Okay.
I'm looking at the map. I'm looking at the piston parts. I'm looking at the code for fixing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you're wondering why every once in a while you hear me shout out a random code number, that's why.
Harness the power of the Remax.
Yeah, they already did that with the McDonald's shades that got in trouble. Yeah, there we go.
Woo!
Over. It's dead. I win. It's over. Get the fuck out of here now. Wee boop 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 boop. So we got some life here. So let's talk about. I hate to talk about this piece of shit. It's a toilet. It's the thing that doesn't flush. It's the thing that never wants to.
Do we really need to talk about him though? Okay. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If he's planning to hide that fact, okay? Because I've seen the longer videos, okay? He's doing a really bad job at hiding it, bro.
Yeah. Oh no, like here's the thing about it. I'm almost at a point now where I feel the Hassan Piker that needs to be flushed. I don't, remove from a lot of stuff because he's just an evil person. Do we really expect something from a narcissist like him to not be evil to his pets? Like, it is so clear. Like, at this point, do you expect anything from someone like this? It's like I at this point don't expect anything. This is a man who already has this mentality. Why would I expect him not to be evil to his pets? It's like, no, that's who he is.
Look, in the end, okay, it is his pet, okay? He can do whatever he wants to hit, okay? He has the right to do that because it's his pet.
Disagree 100%, okay? But okay.
Okay, hang on. That being said, okay, as a functional person, all right, I don't really like the way he treats his pets. Okay, either
Okay.
if you really don't want, that dog, okay, if
Yeah.
because I don't know if he actually wants it or don't want it. If he really wants that dog, okay, he would take good
He
care of
wants-
it, right? Okay, if you really don't want that dog, he could just release it.
Look. Let's break it down. 'Cause a lot of people don't. There's some people that probably don't know. So recently, Hassan Piker is doing another live stream, and he has his little prop dog that he likes to prop up next to him, and all of a sudden the dog keeps getting up and moving around. Well, this is distracting Hassan Piker from his rant, and he's so angrily distracted that it triggers him, and it triggers him so much that he decides that the dog's making too much movement. And he's like, sit down! And all of a sudden you see him reach over to something, touch something, the dog goes, and he's like, oh, you're being such a baby, to his dog. And his dog sits back down. Now, for me, seeing that, the way the dog just you can watch the dog people will see with their own eyes.
He just jerks and glitch, and I was like, the shock collar. That's totally inhumane.
It is inhumane, and that is something that dogs don't. To put it bluntly, you use the shock collars. Pavlov's dog prisoner experiment. Yeah, Hassan Poker. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen all the memes too. But my thing with this is, okay, it's not. This isn't. One, we know. Does it surprise you? Two, the more people, because what this did was, this made people that normally would be like, okay, they start looking in on watching his dog. There are moments where his dog goes to get up somewhere, and Hassan just angrily stares at it, and the dog just almost like an abused animal, like an abused animal. Let's be honest. I've dealt with abused animals.
Yeah.
I've cared for animals.
Animal abuse, not good. Okay.
No,
look, even for an Asian like me, okay, because we literally eat everything. Okay, anything and everything under the sun, we can eat it. Okay.
Thank God you didn't make the joke because I was worried you were going to make that joke.
Even for an Asian like me, okay, animal abuse is not good in my eye. Okay, even for an Asian like me, and I'm Asian. Okay, I can eat anything and everything under the sun. All right.
Yeah, I know, and
unless it's human, okay. Unless it's human, I don't eat people. Okay.
Well,
I can eat anything and everything under the sun unless it's people. I don't eat people.
It all depends on what Asian we're talking about. You really want to get in.
Or we are not going there. Okay, let's stick with Hassan Piker.
Okay.
We are not going there, Orc.
Okay.
There will be no arguing on that part. All right, let's move on.
Pyramid of Skulls. All right. Ancient history. I understand. Well, look, dude. I know, dude. Dude, I'm Irish. The pic's got the same controversies. So I got blood on me, man. I got Gauls, Visigoth, and Irish in me. So it's like I got a little bit of everything in me. I know the stories.
So yeah, okay. Even for me, okay, animal abuse, no.
No,
that won't fly.
Yeah, and I agree.
Won't fly in my eye, bro.
That don't fly in my eye either. That's disgusting. This was disgusting upon seeing this, and to me, it's kind of amusing because I made the joke, and it kind of reminds me of the tale. I have a story about that years ago. A buddy of mine back in the day went to film school. And he remembers, this was an interesting film school thing, and he remembers that we were, he had this one guy, this is right around the time when people were being called auteur, I don't know if you understand the South Park joke where everything was gay cowboys at one point, and it was considered art. Like everything was
Kinda.
Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, hello,
Yeah.
LCX. Welcome to the stream.
Hello,
Yeah.
LCX. Yeah. So this was
Yeah,
that was the time of the
all,
awesome.
yep. All
Yeah, that was the time of the
all cowboy and stuff.
Yeah. That was the turn era. He was during that period where like if you were gay, you're brave. It was kind of one of those things that happened, and it was like he remembers this individual who did a video, and this pissed him off a lot. Like this really made him, and the reason it made him mad was what happened was this guy does this video, and he knew the work that went into it, because what the guy did is he went to a library, got a bunch of books of like photos from war and stuff, like victims of death and stuff, and at the end it played sad music. Hello.
Oh, so
Yes, we are.
AI Talk this Saturday. I've
Yep,
invited.
I'm all for it. Yep, I'm good. I'm good for 2 hours. Ronnie.
Ronnie. Okay.
Ronan, not Ronnie. It's
DJ Ronan.
Yeah, DJ Ronan.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
okay,
man.
DJ Ronan.
Hey, you know what?
Still,
You
okay,
like that,
still,
actually.
DJ Ronan. But still, hey, DJ Ronan's not a bad name though, Ronnie. Maybe you can file it for future use, right?
Yep. DJ Ronan. I like that one. Actually, that's a good one. I'll start calling him DJ Ronan. I am the nickname machine, so.
DJ Ronan's not bad though. Okay, maybe you can file it for future use.
Yeah. Maybe. That might be a fun thing. But no. For us, for this guy, like I said, this guy was like, he did this, the way this film shot, it's just horrible scene upon horrible scene of stuff that happened in war. And at the end of the movie, all he puts is war and then question mark. That's what this individual had put on. That was his film auteur, basically. So all he put was like, war, and then it's like question mark. And it was funny because, like, at the time, this guy was given that stunning and brave. You know what it reminded me of? Have you ever seen the movie Ghost World?
No, I can't say I have.
Okay, there's a funny moment where they have a person who's like supposed to be like the auteur, and she basically puts a tampon in a teacup, and the response was, well, yeah, and people were like, this is stunning, this is brave, this is new art, and blah 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 blah. It's like, what's her face's response is
disgusting.
It's a tampon in a teacup. It doesn't say anything, and that's her kind of response. But for him, that was how he felt about the war thing. So he decided he wanted to make the most violent movie. Me, him, and another friend were going to shoot what we call the most violent movie in human history.
Okay.
Yep.
And you guys are successful in that?
No, I'm going to explain it. We never did do it. It never did come to fruition. The idea of the most violent movie in human history was me, him, and my buddy were going to be doing John Woo martial art moves. But instead of doing it to other human beings, we were going to have it like we were shooting at a dog park. And we're just going to have, like, we weren't going to have actually shooting animals. We were actually just going to have the sound of dogs yelping as we were shooting. As I was shooting them and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, like random me kicking a fur coat and stuff like that. Like just these extreme versions of this, and just all play to like John Woo, like hardcore heavy metal music. And like that was it. And it was just going to be the most violent movie ever. We're going to pretending to kick cats. We're going to have the image of a cat, and all of a sudden, me pretending to kick a cat. And we were going to create the most violent movie ever. And the game plan was this: we were going to call it the most violent movie ever. And the reason for doing this was to kind of prove the point that, human violence is taken as a joke, but animal violence, oh dear God, you hurt the puppums? How dare you hurt the puppums? this was the idea of the joke. Like the idea of the joke was to say, we are. I'm off by one. This was the kind of game plan that we were going to make that joke of, okay, human violence doesn't mean shit to a lot of people. A lot of people are either desensitized or don't care. But animal violence, however, oh my God, how dare you? And that was the idea. And he never did do it. He decided not to because it sounded in his mind it was too on the nose. And I kind of agree. I still would have done it. It still would have been, to me, I thought it was a stupid idea. I brought it up a bunch of times. We were going to do that, like, way back then. And then live and other.
Here's the thing. Okay, I hear that idea and I think like, dude, this idea is so stupid that it might be good.
That's the funny thing. That was the thing we thought too. It was like, yeah, that's retarded. Like we are like bridging the gap of dumb at this point. But in my mind and in his mind, we also felt like, movies nowadays are just so like the attitude people have with violence. Like it's the same thing with Asia. Sex is more open in Asian countries, and sexual content, but
yes,
violence.
Yes, but at the same time, no.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Explain.
Quote unquote. Let's say mature content. Yes, it's more open in certain Asian countries. Okay, there are other countries in Asia that are more conservative. Let's just put it that way.
Can I actually add? Can I add a caveat to that? Because there's been a question about that for years. And there's something that a friend of mine brought up years ago. Is it more along the lines because those countries had more of a heavy Christian values added to them, or more heavy Muslim values that incorporate the negativity towards the more negativities towards sex, or is that more of a thing? Because a lot of people have said that religion. Religion has played a major role, especially Puritan religion has played more of a major role in society than people want to kind of admit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I honestly wanted to ask that question because I've noticed that seems to be more of a thing in countries where, because like a good example is Japan. Japan basically rebelled against Christianity on a really extreme way. Like this was probably one of the most extreme ways they could ever do it. They outright rebelled against the Christian value, and it was the same thing with certain countries, with the Asian countries that had more of an element of Muslim values that are incorporated later in key things like if you really like certain areas in the Middle East and the Uyghur society in existence, that they had more of a different value set than certain parts of Asia. Yeah. And I just wanted to ask, because that's something that kind of, I always wonder how much certain values have crossed over to different areas. Because again, it was the idea of religion is kind of a weird double-edged sword in a lot of ways, and it's extended itself and moved itself a lot. And so sometimes you see what religion does, and then you're like, wow, okay, that's actually very beneficial, and that helps out. Then you see what religion sometimes does in a vacuum, and it's like, ooh. Like, cults are a good example of that.
It happens every now and then in almost every type of country, okay? When you have, quote-unquote, too much of a religion, you get cults. Now back to the piker thing.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, thank you so much for bringing it. I wanted to ask someone that actually has a, you are a man who lives in another country, so you can actually bring it up and have more of a honest conversation about it. You only get that on Orc War Chief reviews. You get cutting bites on relations and stuff. Orc War Chief reviews. There you go. Like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
Get me up to 500. Buy the shirts when they come out.
And if you get to 700, Orc will do something. If I remember correctly, we'll watch something. I don't know. I need to rewatch the stream again.
I'm gonna make people watch Suspiria. That's my main game plan right now. We gotta get Suspiria on the market. Because
Alright.
the OG Suspirial, and that's if I get 500 subs. And I promised LCX that if I get to 700 subs, I will activate the visual novel, and I will.
Ah,
So
yes,
I
visual
visual
novel.
novel.
Okay, now I remember. Remember, guys,
Yeah,
700 subs, and we actually get to see Orc suffer for once, okay? And watch him, okay, play the visual novel.
yeah. Watch me get bored and fall asleep.
Oh, I'm so bored right now. I'm dying of boredom. Ugh.
I'll do LCX one better. I will legitimately do a lot. I will allow LCX to pick pick the visual novel. Nothing naughty, L.
Yeah, LCX, nothing naughty, okay? We still need to, keep with the YouTube guideline here. If there
Yeah,
is any.
but I will do one better. If I get this, I will let LCX pick.
There's nothing to
There's
play.
nothing to play. Well, no. Like if you give me a thing, I will legitimately do it. I'm being serious. I'm being actually serious. I will actually
Nar-
legitimately.
Narcissus is a kinetic novel. Eh?
Okay.
I don't really understand that. What's a kinetic novel?
I have no idea. I'm just worried. I'm just worried. I'm giving LCX the reins.
Orc doesn't even understand the type of VNs. I read.
No. Send me the thing, and I will legitimately do it if we get to it. That's my rule.
I don't really care either way, Orc.
Okay, well, that's your call. That was the game plan. If LCX is willing to back out and not do it, I'm totally okay with not doing it either.
Yeah.
All right, did I miss a Dark Soul? I'm certain I missed a Dark Soul. You know what? I'm gonna go to the Cathedral of Pain. Maybe there was one already open that I didn't know about. I'm gonna go to the Lizard King and see if it's open. I'm
Oh
certain his
no.
is open.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Orc is lost. Remember, Orc, turn left. Okay?
Yeah. I know.
Turn left. Okay, don't be like that guy who don't know how to turn left.
Yeah, I might even have to. I might have to switch it up tonight just because I'm gonna have to watch how you do that in that area. I cannot remember where the actor is in there. I actually don't remember. It's like and that's good. That whole area is pitch black. Okay. We got most of it. Like we've got 90% of
I
it.
never agreed to anything. I'm not backing out. You're the one who set the parameters from the start. I never agreed to anything. Well, yeah, that's true, but still, okay. Orcs got to do something for 700 subs, okay?
Yeah, I gotta
I
do
mean,
something.
if
That's why I was like,
if LCX backing out, okay, maybe I could jump back in, okay? If Orc gets 700 subs, maybe we can finally force Orc to play Return to Moria. Eh?
I can't. Yes, once I get a computer, I've already agreed to that.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh right, all right. I forgot. We already agreed to that. Okay, and depending on how fast the channel grows, okay, Orc might even get his computer first. Go
Yeah,
do
that's
whatever.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it right now. Actually, I was talking to people. I got to wait till May 1st is when I actually should be able to afford everything. May 1st is my big one.
All right.
Go
Looking
do
forward
whatever.
to it.
Yeah, and then I can start looking at Mines of Moria and a couple others. Okay, I got to find that reactor. Okay, so that is the Fogmires. I am going to quickly look that up because I cannot remember that area.
Planning to upgrade. Yep.
Well,
Goddess.
either
It is
upgrade,
the Goddess.
either
We
upgrade
are
or
PC
cycle.
master race. Yeah.
Yep.
Goddess, we are PC master race. Okay. We are always planning on an upgrade.
Yeah, I am literally like okay with looking at like Like, yeah, I'm either going to upgrade or side grade because one of the ideas I have is having one computer just to freaking finding like pure gaming, like where one's PC games, the other one's console games. Because I actually should set that up. I'm not planning. No, I am planning to upgrade eventually. It's just that I May 1st is my target. It's either May 1st or Christmas. I might buy one.
Yeah, goddess, I can understand why you don't want. I have a PC that suits my needs, and I don't have the money. Yeah, to upgrade anything when I can barely pay the bill. Yeah, I know, I know. Okay, it's a, it's a. Well, it's not easy being a master race. Okay, our our rig here costs a very very pretty penny. Okay, Bessie here
Yeah,
is a very very hungry queen.
yeah. I'm literally like, yeah, I'm in agreement with you guys. You know, I'm just
Usually, I
quickly.
yeah, you
What?
just quickly. Usually, I upgrade my PC in about like 5, maybe 6 years later. Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of the beast of. The only reason I'm doing this is because micro PCs are so small, like they're so cheap compared to other computers. I could probably get away with it.
I don't know though. Okay. I mean, if you are going to upgrade, all right, you're gonna need a bigger rig, okay, or bigger
Upgrade
casing.
or side upgrade or side grade. No, I'm doing micro PCs all
Yeah,
the way.
you're doing micro PC all the way.
Yep.
Because I don't know if you're planning to get like a bigger graphics card or anything like that. Okay, RTX, Nvidia, or maybe you plan to go the AMD route. Okay, long story
Yep.
short, these card produces a lot of heat, so you're gonna need a cooling system sooner or later. And when
Oh
you say
no
cooling
no no no
system,
no no no
you're gonna need a
no no no
case.
no no. You are misconstruing me, my friend. I am not saying I am doing. I am not a man who buys the top of the line machine. You are the wrong guy. I side grade. I don't upgrade.
Oh, okay. So now we clear. Now okay. Now we actually clear this up. Okay. So you side grade. All
Oh,
right. You don't upgrade. Okay. So if you
yeah,
side
yeah, yeah, yeah.
grade, that
Okay.
could work.
Like I'm gonna buy like if I buy a PC, what am I buying a P? How? What am I? What's the price tag on my PC? $500. I will not buy a PC. I will not buy. I will not spend more than 5,000. Like for me,
Five
okay,
thousand
my
really.
most. No, you know the most I've ever spent on a PC.
500. Is this the current one you're spending it on?
I bought back in the day. I bought one of my. I still have it, by the way. I bought one of my Acer laptops for $800.
Ooh,
That thing is so old. It's almost. I bought that almost 20 years ago.
dang. Don't throw
Bought
it away,
that.
man. Don't throw it away. Okay, keep it. Okay, as a heirloom. Okay, or if
Yeah,
you want to
and I
go
have
to the museum.
and I have a computer that's even older than that. You know the one. You know the computer I have that I you know how I run D&D and I have a computer on the side. That's my Dell. That's my grandma's Dell. My grandma's Dell I got for free. I know she spent $2,000 on that Dell when it originally came out. I
Oh man,
don't spend money
Dell.
on consoles. Yeah, I don't spend money on anything. I don't. It's
I
just
don't
just
I
just
don't
the way
see
we.
that many Dell anymore, man. I don't see that many Dell anymore. Okay, or at least in my country or in my side of the globe. Okay, Dell is just not really that popular over here. Okay, over here is more Asus, Corsair, and Nvidia, everything like that. And what?
Yeah, but I
What is
run
that?
I've been running Dells for that is actually I have run. I don't buy anything new. I've never bought anything new in a long time. And the most newest computer I have is is a little laptop I have now. I'm gonna quickly use the washroom. I'll be right back, boys. And yeah, no, that is actually one. Actually, that's one of the ones I got.
Ooh. Well, now Orc is on the bathroom break. I might as well just take over a little bit. So yeah. So Goddess, what have you been up to lately, eh? And of course, okay. Anybody else lurking here? I can see. I can actually see that the Orc channel is actually growing. Well done, Orc. From 384 to 387. Not bad.
Yeah. So Mike's kind of notorious for stuff. Mike, if you want to talk about someone who's actually done stuff for me, Mike has actually sold me some of the stuff he owns. Hold on a second,
Hey, what's
boys.
up, Gerardo?
I'm just moving. Hello, Gardo. I'm just moving the laptop actually a bit to the left. No. And this thing's running hot. Like this thing is running hot, just running these few things. Like I've actually noticed it does run hot. That's why I keep the ducts open. But I'm planning on buying just one more computer, just to have on the side. I'm not a fan of owning stuff or buying stuff. I'm kind of one of those catch-22 guys. So, I don't buy stuff big prices, man. Like I haven't spent big money on a video game in over at least 9 years. I think the most I've ever spent is about a friend of mine. Wait, I saw that friend of mine. A friend of mine in D&D session would always go right until he could go. Yeah, I know the feeling. Well, again, that is actually a standard maze. If you want to figure out a way through a maze, go one direction and just keep going that direction and then turn back. You'll eventually find your way through.
Is that why you don't know how to turn left, Orc?
No. It's funny that I missed it all those times. You want to know why? Because I'm always used to the souls being like in the most stupidest of areas. That's why. They put Dark Souls everywhere in this goddamn thing. They really do. Yeah, it's a Zoolander reference. I agree.
Yeah, this is a Zoolander reference.
No, it's you know what's funny? That same Dark Soul has tripped me up multiple times. Like I have beaten this game. This would be my 22nd time I've beaten this game. I love this game. I think it's actually one of the classic horror games that ever came out for the N64. So I love this game. Like I've beaten this game multiple times, but I still run into that error every once in a while. It's the same thing when I play a video game. Sometimes I will, because I play so many games, and I do play a lot of video games. Like this isn't just like a little bit. Like this is why I don't know how you guys could play something like these active MMOs and stuff like Mines and Moria and shit. I can't play games that just keep. Like I have to play something else. If you've ever seen Boom Morph Again, which is our later live streams where I will occasionally just switch the game out of nowhere, that is me. I can't sit down and just sit there and play through an entire game. I have to switch the games up. I would actually go batty if I was to just play the same game over and over and over again for hours and hours and hours.
It's not that we can play the same game over an hour. It's just that before we start a new game, unless that game is multiplayer online and doesn't have an ending, or at least I will start that game, play it until I finish it, and then I'll move on to something new. Okay, I won't just play this and then play that, play this. Okay, unless that game is multiplayer. Okay, in other words, that game doesn't have an ending. Okay, like Helldivers, Monster Hunters, this game.
But I don't know how you
doesn't have an ending.
I don't know how people. I don't know how you guys can play Monster Hunter even or Helldivers. Like I just would get so bored after the fifth or sixth time playing the game. Like I just don't have the same like hardcore passion for obsessive games like that. I can't do it.
Well, you already said it yourself. Okay, hardcore.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I just can't put the effort in. Like, it's the same
Monster
reason why I
Hunter
stopped
is
playing.
easy to explain. Yeah. Monster Hunter is easy to
No,
explain.
Monster Hunter. Like, Monster Hunter is boring to me after a while. Like, I can only kill the same 6 monsters over and over and over again before I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Developing armor,
Like,
to counter peak monster. Yep.
and this is coming from a guy who plays JRPGs. Remember, boys, I play Final Fantasy. It's not like you don't see the same monster every fucking time. But even I'm like, damn man, I'm bored now. What the hell do I do now? Okay, here's the reactor. Did I miss this reactor? I missed this reactor. I went through here already. God darn it.
Man, the left. It is always the left.
Well, this time it was the right.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Can't keep the trope. Can't keep the trope alive. Sorry, guys. This time it was the right.
Oh, this time it's actually the right. Oh, okay.
The sad thing is,
world.
I don't even have to,
Double
like...
Kirin is a painful quest. Yeah, I remember Double Kirin.
Okay, I don't even have to stay here. That's the sad thing. I can just go, okay. I'm done. That's it, over. Oh, gosh darn it. That was good. That's good soda. And we're done. We move on to the next stage. That literally all it took. And it's I think it's the one last Dark Soul I need to get before I get to the full heart. I'm almost at the full heart, which is going to be great. But I'm gonna do a little bit of grind.
Yes, Goddess. Tales games are generally better. Yes. Okay, I love the game Tales from Borderlands. The first one at least. Okay. And the rest of the Tale games are pretty good as well. Okay. The Telltale Batman games are pretty good as well. I made an armor specifically for it and searched for anything stuck on that quest to help them.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, the Telltale games are pretty good.
Yeah, I totally agree. The Telltale games are really good. The Tales games suck, but the Telltale games are great. Who wants to play Tales of Symphonia anymore?
Oh, wait. We're talking about that Tale, not the Telltale games? What? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. I was making a joke. Yeah, never mind. Oh, you're making an enemy tonight there, Rob. You just made an enemy. You made an enemy for life. You're now put on the list. You made an enemy with LCX. Loves the Tales games.
I never played the Tales game. Okay, when LCX says Tales game, okay, I legit thought of the Telltale game because I never played the Tales game.
They're okay. See, my problem with the Tales games, like at least the earlier ones, was the grinding much, and I find it, because I'm one of those guys, as you can tell, what you're seeing right now. Oh, I could go fight the boss right now. I'm not going to. The Telltale games. I have a love-hate relationship with the Tales games. I actually like to...
That you said Telltale games are good, Orc. I mean, come on, Goddess. Some of them are good, okay? Like Tales from the Borderlands, that is good, okay? And the Wolf in Sheep's Clothing or something like that, that is a good Telltale game as well. Wolf Among Us. Wolf Among Us, that is a pretty good Telltale game as well. Telltale Batman game, that's also pretty good. Oh, and Game of Thrones Telltale games. Oh, that is so good.
Yeah, they are, but they're a little more interactive. But again, they do have that button prompt thing I hate. No, I'm not saying I'm not a big fan of Telltale games, but like, yeah, no, I could see the game. Look, I can, even though I don't like press A, then press A B A B A B A B A B. I can see why these games are good. And the Wolf Among Us storyline is from a Marvel Comics where it's about a fairy tale world inside New York, and it's really good. It's actually a really good comic series. So
Telltale
yes,
games are
I paid a little
basically
extra.
just saying that is it seems hypocritical.
Well, first of
Oh,
all, the idea that visual novels weren't that wasn't American to begin with is kind of a joke. Sorry, you guys never created it. The Asians never created it. It was Americans. Well, it was technically British that created a visual novel. They were the originators of that. Just
really?
saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. You're just saying. I'm being honest. I'm not being an ass. Being like honest. That is actually the British were the ones that kind of created the first ones, and the first ones were sex games originally. Some of them were mainly sex games like visual pleasure clues and stuff like that. So no, this has been around. Visual novels have been around forever. Like a lot of people seem to feel that visual novels, and I'm not talking about point and click. I'm actually talking about the old school stuff that has existed.
Who
That stuff's been
who cares? Who cares who originated it?
me.
You know what, Orc? I'll let you do you then.
Making a joke, but yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I get what LCX is saying. Yeah, I agree. Or Gamer Guy, sorry.
Does that invalid all the other visual novels not made in British? What's your
Yes,
point?
100%, absolutely. No, I'm kidding. No, no. I was just saying. I was just kind of giving a little bit of shot. I was giving a little history.
I think is it
I just
good
didn't-
saying who originated it?
Yeah, I do. I think it is because it's fun. It's like it's good to have the extra information. Now you know. Now you know, like this idea, because a lot of people have this idea that this was never made for. Oh, here we got the living bodies. I think this idea that like a lot of countries like, oh well, we're the ones that originated. No, these people did. It's like internet. It's internet. Internet was originally a Canada thing, and people like to pretend that it wasn't a Canada thing. No, it was a Canada thing. It's why I get so fucking up my ass about the fact that we spend more money on internet than anybody else, than most other countries, which is bullshit.
Hitless,
We deserve-
unfried soul puppets.
They're headless puppets, yes, they're headless men. Basically, the Lizard King made a riot, and as these people were dying, their heads, like, their...
What? Get rid of. It's also a good way to check weeaboos.
Yeah, it is.
Bruh. Are you trying to lecture an ex-visual novel creator on the history of visual novel? Yeah. You know what?
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Yes,
I'm just gonna
100%.
stay back here. Okay. I'm just gonna let
Yes,
this play
100%.
out.
No, yes, 100%. No, I'm actually trying to inform people who never knew that. Then that's what I like. Because again, the channel isn't just for us. The channel's for whoever watches it and whoever enjoys it and likes and shares this channel and gives this channel out as I shamelessly promote it for another time. No, it's for people who haven't seen it. No,
Oh no. God is gonna jump in the stream. Oh no.
that's okay.
She's gonna jump in the
Don't
stream
try.
and own your ass.
Oh no. I'm okay with it. And LCX knows I'm goofing. I actually don't care. But I'm just saying for people who don't know, it's information to add to the open dice, guys.
But I think we're getting way, way, way off topic here. Okay.
No, we are. But because we don't want to talk about the Dude, it's like a turd in the toilet. You
Yeah.
flush like you're just hoping that kernel just the next time you flush the kernel goes down. That's Hassan Piker in a nutshell.
Yeah. I mean, we don't even want to talk about it.
I mean, would you want to talk about a man who fucking violently abuses his animal like a fucking prick and then lies about it? So now we're gonna get to the lie. Now, a lot of people were like, well, maybe he wasn't lying after all. Maybe he was.
Yeah. He's using a vibrator collar, not a shot collar. Right.
Not a shot caller. So here's what happens. Now because he's an idiot, the games could be considered some of the earliest inspirations of the. Yeah, you're right. And Sierra was created by, I believe, wasn't Sierra the spawn of Roberta Williams and another individual were the ones who originated the visual novel craze. And I know a lot about VAs. I know a lot about point and clicks and stuff because I'm not a point and click fan as much as my friend is. A lot of the stuff is I'll take interest in my friend's stuff. If they're interested in something, sometimes I'll take interest, especially if it piques my interest. And I really don't like I really kind of like. I'm not a fan of visual novels, but I do know people who really like it and enjoy the content that is visual novels and who enjoy the content that is point and click. So I actually do have a rough idea. I'm not a guy who knows everything, but I know enough to go, okay, yeah.
Now I'm a bit confused now. Okay, what is the difference between visual novel and a?
And point
I'm a
click.
bit confused right now.
Well, okay. Once we get done this, I'll tell you. So he goes on a live stream.
A Telltale game is a Telltale game. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll get to it in a sec. Hold on. So after Hassan Piker basically gets busted for hurting his dog, and pissing off the internet because again, you heard a doggo online. Yeah. Blah.
Yeah, the mob's coming for him.
Yeah, the mob's coming for him, and it's the mob that he never wanted to come for him in the first place. Because this is the one thing he does not want. He does not want because the right wing coming after him. Oh, he don't care. Now the left wing wants blood. Telltale game, yeah, they are a hybrid of both visual novels and the point and click genre. I would actually say they're pure point and click, but I see gamer GGG's thought process on this.
Okay.
Triple G, that's what we're calling you Triple G from now on. I get what Triple G's trying to say. Yeah, Triple G. So I get where Triple G's coming from with this one. I actually do see where the point is. Yeah, I do agree. But so this individual basically goes on a live stream, goes, look, it's a vibrator collar, guys. I don't hurt my doggo. I'm a dog lover. I don't hurt my doggo. It's a visual novel. It's a vibrator, guys. It's a visual novel. It's a vibrator, guys. Vibrating collar, guys. That's all it is. I don't let my dog sit on the floor. It hurts his joints. And, he starts pointing out the lies and stuff. And he starts lying. Now, the thing is, you can't...
Here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. If he just kept his mouth shut and he'd be like, nah, man, okay, and he's like, nah, it's not a shock collar, okay? I never have shock collar. If he just kept that up, I think it would work, okay? But he just have to, point out all the lies and everything like that.
Okay, this would be Hassan Piker. We got way off topic because we don't want to talk about an asshole who abuses dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really don't. I don't want to talk about this guy. I really don't. But this is why I'm allowing myself to be distracted on an epic level. Both me and him feel the same way. We're just like, fuck this guy. But I believe it needs to be known what he's saying and how he's lying because I hate to say it, the more people that know this guy's a piece of shit, the more likelihood he'll finally be, they'll finally be out of relevance, or they'll finally remove him from the zeitgeist of the internet. That's kind of my hope. No, we're not talking about Destiny. Talk about Destiny. No, because Destiny is about as bad as. Okay. I will not talk about Destiny because Destiny is going to eventually be gone from the zeitgeist. He's already becoming irrelevant as time goes on.
And why
Hassan
he
Piker,
actually can't debate.
and I also think LCX has actually been doing a really good job at it. So I really feel that I'd rather leave it for LCX, who's actually like, oh, you hit the points home on LCX hit the points home on multiple levels. LCX has
What?
legitimately done a good job. I'm talking about Destiny than I have.
Oh,
So that I'll let that be your nemesis. My nemesis is Hassan Piker. My problem streamer is Hassan Piker. And this is a guy who watches Chibi Doki every once in a while, because I like TV Doki every once in a while. And the level of autism that person brings to the stream is absolutely brilliant and absolutely
Yeah.
enjoyable.
So you know it's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I most recently they did a thing where someone like released a weaponized released her weapon and stuff, and so she just goes off psychopath for like a good couple seconds. Like, what the hell? She's fun. She's absolutely fun, and she plays with her chat quite good. So I do enjoy watching that person because it just makes me laugh. Yeah. Kind of agree. I'm not gonna say much about it. But anyway, so back to our fun with this individual. So he goes to show the collar. Now here's the funny thing. He figured people wouldn't look at that collar. They take a 5-second look and go, oh no, it's this collar. It's actually a vibrator collar. No, what it actually was it was a taser collar. It was a shock collar. He just taped over the prongs, or you might even remove them, but it looks like he just taped over the prongs.
I don't know.
So
I don't know if he removes it or tapes it. I can't really see that clearly.
It looks like he taped it. That's how I legitimately saw it. He taped it. So this guy is just lying upon lying to lie sake. And that's where I kind of got a good laugh, because in the end I was like, wait a minute. Yeah.
Hey Raider, what's up? Welcome to the stream, man.
Maybe. Hello Raider, welcome. Are you joining for Mines of Moria with
Raider don't have Mines of Moria.
Oh, okay. Not yet, eh? Okay, when he gets it, then we'll. I know. I really do want to play that game again because I did play Mines. I thought it was actually fun when I was at my friend's house.
Oh, you do play Mines of Moria before?
I have played it. Yeah, I do want to play it again though.
Nice.
Yeah, my only thing is, I'm wondering if I can. Is it keyboard only, or can you play it with controller? I can't remember.
You can actually play with controller. Bob actually played with a controller.
Yeah, I'd love to play with controller. I know some people are a fan of the keyboard gaming. I can't do keyboard gaming that often. Like, it has to be something very specific, or just no. Like, I haven't.
Minecraft of Moria.
Yeah. I was wrong.
Yeah, I mean, probably there's gonna be a Minecraft creator out there that built Moria or Khazad-dû.
Well, yeah, there probably already is. I wouldn't put it past most people. Oh, is someone shooting me from behind? Yep. I really hate how the guys will actually get up and do this. Sometimes, yeah. So this idiot decides that he wants to. So he hides the shock collar, and I don't know. Like I said, he's just digging his hole. The funny thing is, this is the first time I have seen him actually get in a lot of shit. Like, the first real time I've seen him get hurt. And I don't know. It makes me kind of laugh because in my mind, Captain, my mind,
Yeah.
this is a guy who, in a nutshell, the things he has said has been so offensive and rude and awful in every way. Yet it's what he does to his doggo is going to be the one that finally that might do this guy in. This might end his career as a YouTuber.
When we are suffering with that Omega, people in Final Fantasy 11 are suffering with Arcvile. Oh yeah, the collaborate. Wait, Arcvile in Final Fantasy 11, the game? Really? Raider, really? Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so let's get this straight. Hassan Piker puts a shock collar on his dog.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. He did this to have his dog always on the background as a
Yeah.
prop.
Yeah, basically, that's what a lot of people are thinking now. It's a prop dog. Yeah.
You hear that dog clearly yelp. Yeah, that dog. Yeah, that dog jilt and he jerked and jilt. Okay, every time he just press something. I think he pressed something, right?
Yeah, he pressed the shock button on the shock collar.
And later he makes a comment that he doesn't care.
Yeah. No, he's gonna use the excuse. The other group's gonna do this. I'm such a controversial character. No, you're not you're only a controversial character because you haven't been banned or gone to jail yet. That's why he's a controversial character. In all intents and he's artificial controversial. If I was to do half the shit, I would be
Sam Raider asked, "What kind of dog we talking about?" I think it's a retriever.
It's a chat. Is it not a Polynese? Isn't it? It looks like a Polynese.
I don't know. Okay.
It's an expensive dog. I know it's a super expensive dog. It's like having a Ferrari, for fuck's sake. So I think it looked like a Polynese in my opinion. And I know they're pricey. And Hassan likes the pricier dogs. So yeah, that looks like a Polynese in my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. It doesn't matter. It couldn't matter if it was a shit dog with one eye or blind as a bat. It's still a puppo. It's still a puppers, man. I'm not a fan of dogs 100%. I'm a cat guy. I always will be a cat guy. I've even been attacked by dogs. I've even had to defend myself against a dog once. Long time ago when I was a little kid. I do not, so I'm not a big lover of dogs, but I would do that.
Edward Oni. Oh, okay. I think about a dog can say Edward Oni-chan.
Yeah, but he even there's moments where he'll just his dog will start moving and then he just stops and stares at the fucking dog, and the dog just looks at him and just quickly moves back. It to me that to me sent shivers down my spine when I saw that, because I've known some abusive people to dogs, not as a friend or associate. I've met people who abuse their dogs when they lived next to me. I had a neighbor that was very abusive to his dog way back in the day. And this little fucking piece of shit, I'm so happy he lost his dog. Well, he lost more than his dog eventually. He lost his family. And I'm good. Because this guy was a monster of a human being. He was abusive all over.
You see him reach for something. Someone in my community says, "It's my dog. It's my property. I can kill it if I want." It's clear.
No, that's disgusting. Yeah, it's clear. And it's gross. We're all here and we're just this is fucking disgusting. See, and that's the thing. Like I said, it's amusing because the things this guy has said, I would go as far as saying this individual's kind of monstrous in every level already. Like to me, I think it's fuck him. Just like get him offline, take him off. Like he should be perma banned from these sites. Like, and I've been saying that for a while now. I don't think he should go to jail. I hate this whole bullshit. Oh, he should go to jail. No, like I'm sorry, people have done worse. People have done far less and have been perma banned. I think his ass should just be permanent banned at this point. I don't think anything else. Just remove him from that. Yeah. You got one who said, what was that? I didn't miss that.
Yeah. Someone in my community says, it's my dog, it's my property, I can kill it if I want to. And then Gerardo says, it's clear he shot the dog. And then Gamer Goddess says, he. Also, I'm pretty sure that the person who said it that loves his dog. Well, it happens in my country. Sam Raider says, well, it happens in my country. You got one guess who said that, or Gerardo. But mostly, dog becomes a family member, so kind of rare. Yeah, I agree with Raider here. Okay.
Yeah.
Your favorite
no, you don't do
former friend. Okay. Or it's LDP. I don't know. Actually, no, Gerardo. Okay, we're still good friends. Second guess is correct.
Yeah, no, I really don't like that he did that to the doggo. Like, that really made me angry. And so I'll be very happy when he gets banned from the internet.
When he gets some
and
justice.
Yeah, this is what it takes. I still think the dog should be taken away from him, because you're not supposed to. You're supposed to use shocking collars in a training maneuver. That's not training the doggo.
I don't think you should use shocking collar in general.
Yeah, period. I agree. I think people who agree to that thing is disgusting. I don't like shocking collars. I don't like vibrating collars either. You got to train the dog. You got to care for a dog. It's a dog. It's like, it's an animal. If you don't want the animal, don't have it. It's like, I don't have a cat anymore. I want a cat.
Same. Okay, like I said, if you don't want that animal, don't have. If you want that animal, then spend time and train it.
Look. I want a cat again. You know how much I want a cat? I can't afford a cat. I know I cannot afford it right now. If I did that, I would have no money for anything else. And it would be like, I would have to choose between food for myself and food for the kitty cat. I'm not doing that. That's not fair to the cat that I have to make those choices. So it's just better for me right now not to have a kitty cat. I want a cat so fucking bad. I want another Maine Coon. I want a big, fluffy ball of furriness to come greet me in the morning and go, "Hey asshole, wake up and feed me." I don't mind that. I love my kitty cats. I love my kitty cats. Okay, I want a cat back. I cannot afford it. I
don't really know about you. I don't know what. I really don't know. Okay, what is wrong with you, quote unquote, pet person? Okay, I have a lot of. Well, they're not pets. Okay, but they're kind of like part of the neighborhood. Okay, I have a lot of wild dogs, wild cat. Okay, that just come into my house like that. Okay, and we put collars on them. Okay, but none of us actually own them. Okay. So yeah, they're part of the neighborhood right now. I jokingly call them, yes, this is our town watch. Okay.
Yeah.
Just a few dogs just sitting there. It's like they own the streets, right?
Yeah. I'm not against it, but I love my pet. I love my kitty cats. I love my cat. But I can't in good conscience have a pet right now. I really miss having a pet though.
Well, maybe you can have one of those wild cats. Okay. I mean, your neighborhood gotta have a cat or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, I technically do. Okay, I technically do, but that's also the squirrels and the crows and a couple other things. But I can't really feed. You're supposed to feed them. See, the problem with my area is I'd love to feed these animals more, but I also don't want to feed the bears that are in the area or the other animals that are show up there in the area. I can't feed. I got animals in my area that would make life very difficult for me if I start leaving a lot more food than I want to.
I see.
Yeah, I would feed them, but I know that would attract the big old bears, and I do not want the bears in my area. The bears are dangerous here, and they can and have mauled people in the area before.
Oh my!
I've almost been mauled. I've almost been mauled by a bear, and not against me. You know, I'm not exactly don't want to have fun with that, and that was a brutal situation. And I was like, oh,
Yes,
shit.
goddess. Yes, just adopt a stray cat, okay, and make it your indoor pet.
No, I can't afford the dog. Oh, see, here we go. We get the fun of the head exploding.
There sure is some crazy shit going down here.
No, I'd love to get a doggos. I'd love to get a kitty cat. Man, it's just something I can't do right now. And once I can, then I'll do it. But until then, I'm not worried about it. It's a pet that I just can't have.
Get basic anti-rabies virus. Oh, okay, just adopt a stray cat.
No, but I can't keep the animal. That's the problem. The problem is that I can't keep the animal. So to me, watching him do this really makes me extra mad. Because if I had my way.
Yeah, Sam Raider says, when I was a kid, I have a dog and I love him. But for clearly, dog still a dog. Okay, it's not a human. Okay, a lot of people today see animals more than human. They can hurt others just because they love dog more.
Yeah, but that's the thing. This guy doesn't give a shit about either. You know, it's just like he's a narcissist. Narcissists are very let's be honest. Like, I had a friend of mine look at him. He's a narcissist. Like, I have a buddy of mine has a psych degree. Yeah, he said, yeah, the guy's fucking narcissist, clear cut, pure narcissist. Might even be a sociopath. Doesn't have sociopathic. He may even be like that far gone. But he is a pure narcissist. That means that this is a guy who would, in a nutshell, he doesn't care about anybody else but himself. That's how it works. If he can get away with it, he'll get away with it. That's just who he is. And so that's a dangerous person. That's a dangerous person. That's a person who would, that's a person that actually can be.
That's a person who will murk you if he has the chance.
Yep. Yeah, if he thinks if it value you, man, you gotta watch out for people that aggressive, man. They don't deserve the social contract. They only abide by it by appearance. That's about it, man. Because to me, the social contract should be like, that everyone should be a part of that. If you're not a part of that, and you operate on this mentality of, I don't deserve it, I'm like, that's really bad as a person. You know, we got to be very careful of people like that. They don't want to deserve that shit. It's simple, it's a good thing. Yeah, I think, I'm really happy you have indoor pets, man. Like that's always good. That's always good for people. I know a lot of people are like, well, I actually do think animals are really beneficial and they can really help you out. Sucks when they die, but it really helps. It really helps you out.
Yeah, like my mongoose. Okay, sure, the mongoose always eat my mangoes, and sure, I always get in a boxing fight with him. Okay, but the mongoose do keep the snakes away.
Yep. And I love my petums, man. I love my cats. I love Gremlin. I love Cat. I love the Fuzzball and all the other ones I've had over the years. And I love my big old Polynese, big old burly dog that would just would sleep on my head. I miss those dogs. They're my babies. And I don't mean them as in like an emotional thing. It's not not like an actual baby, but those really were a part of my life, and I love those animals. And those animals were, even the bastard ones, I kind of liked. My snarled, gap-toothed, missing 2 teeth cat. It was called Cat. That was the name of the cat. And he was a snarled, beastie little bastard of an animal that would bite anybody if you weren't careful, but he was still my little buddy. And I don't care. And I loved him. And he was mine. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's weird how some people, okay, care more about animals than humans, which goes to show how far we have strayed.
Yep. Yeah, animals should never be, and animals should never stand. I might love my cat. Might love my gremlin, but I love my cousin more. I love my relatives more. And that came out a little wrong, but I love my relatives more. Okay, like I love my family more.
I love my family. Don Toretto just come in. Family.
I don't want to be careful what I say because cousin. There was that report that came out and it stuck in my head. I don't want to bring it up. Not in that way. No. I'm lost to the maze of the infamous.
Oh no, Orcus lost to the maze again. Remember, Orc, turn left.
I turned right. I found my way.
What report? I don't know, Goddess. Okay, Orc never told me anything about a report or anything like that.
Well, apparently in the UK, keep the chat to a calm here. Apparently, they're showing the beneficial sides of having a relationship with your cousins.
Huh?
Yes, you heard me.
Hello, Eros. What? Huh? You know what? I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear anything.
Yeah. That's the report apparently in the UK that came out. I don't know anything about it. I saw that and I couldn't stop laughing hysterically like a madman when I heard this, and my brain just kind of went to the
Alabama music started playing in the background, bro. Come on, man. Eros, Bob is not here. So Orc not join Captain Immortal. Well, he is going to join me, Sam Raider, just not playing it.
Yeah, I can't unfortunately play it until I get a better computer. My computer's a little, not that my computer's a little weak for it. My computer, unfortunately, just I don't have the memory right now. I am like dangerously close to hitting that point where too much memory is warped, which means I don't want to go ever under 30. Like I want to keep it at least under like 30 gigs, like over 30 gigs.
Maybe you can get an what? Not. Maybe you can get an what's that word again? Maybe you can get one of those like big pen drive thing or something like that. Memory.
I don't want to run stuff. I don't want to run games through pen drives, especially when we're live streaming.
Not pen drive. External.
Yeah, I know.
Memory. Something. Okay, I forgot. Right.
External hard drive, and yes, I do.
Maybe we could get an external hard drive, or even better, an external SSD. God damn, that's a hard word to say. External SSD.
Can you say it? You got it. Okay, good. Yes, I'm looking. Yeah, I have one actually, and I don't want to run it with my I don't want to run it with my other stuff because again, live streaming through multiple devices is problematic. It's better just to have it all on one device. No, trust me, I've weighed the options of playing certain games. There are certain games I have on here, there are certain other games, and I still have 4 more games I want to buy, which means I'm probably going to delete more games from either the GameCube library or the PlayStation 2 library. Because there's that He-Man, like this is, I'm almost at my peak on this one. So no, this has actually been going good for me, and the streaming has been working out well enough that making another purchase, like I normally would never make another purchase. Like to me, buying another hardware, for me buying an upgrade or something like that, never fucking happens. Oh yeah,
wait. Let me correct you on that. You're not upgrading. You're side grading.
Well, me buying more stuff would be rare. I just don't do that. It's just not my cup of tea. I actually got to make room on my table, which means I got to move my either move my computer or move my Dragon Balls over. I might move my Dragon Balls somewhere else on the table. I'll just have to figure out where I'm going to put them.
Put him
I'm
somewhere
running out of
safe,
room.
bro. It's a Dragon Ball. Okay, put him somewhere safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goddess, I said that to him, okay? Just download them when you need them. Yeah, I know. But Orc just don't want to, okay? Because it says that it ruins the integrity of the game or something like that.
No, trust me. I have run into ROMs where if you like, I download a ROM. All right, download said ROM. Awesome. I need to download this ROM again. Download the ROM again. Oh, something's wrong. A good example of this was Gargoyle's Quest. I never used to have the errors. I have the clipping errors and the side errors and the screen errors, the shaking and stuff. Never used to happen on the version I had. When I had to re-get it when my computer broke, crash. I was like, wow, this sucks compared to what I used to have. So no,
Sam Raider says, yesterday I rushed 25 episode of Fairy 100-year mission. The music's so good, man. So much memories.
Fairy Tale. Yeah, Fairy Tale has some good music. I actually do like Fairy Tale's music. Yeah, good music. I like that music.
Yeah. Fairy Tale's got some good music.
Dude, I haven't watched it in a long time, but Urza Scarlet's that is so fucking good. I love that music. Like her music gives me goosebumps. Like I like her music for that character, and she's one of the most badass characters in the franchise. And she's got the big bosoms, and I like the big bosoms.
Yeah, she got some good ballistic.
Yeah, we like them ballistics. In this channel, we love ballistics.
we should play that when we fight that Omega. I don't.
Yeah, I am fucking lost again.
I need to build my PC already. So I grab my emulator and.
Oh yeah, I like my PCs. Yeah. I like this PC. It's a little glitchy when you. My only time I ever have issues with this thing is when I decide to run it as like when I stream and switch games. I've noticed if I don't switch games so much, this doesn't freak out. But when I switch the games a lot, it's kind of like, what are you doing?
My first game will be Guardian Legend.
Cool. Yeah, it's the reason I don't have any. The other reason this console, like I said, so what I'm probably going to do is, one console is going to be directly for emulation and ROM, which is probably going to be this console, this computer. So that means I'm going to probably not Dreamcast games, but maybe Dreamcast, Sega Saturn games, and add and keep the ROMs on here. And I'm going to put all the computer games on the other console, which means I'm going to put way more games on.
Goddess says, "Orc, play in a window."
Yeah. Play in Windows. So that's the game plan.
It's the switch to full screen, causing the glitch. Okay. One PC for series, one PC for loot. Yeah, or gonna buy one sacred PC for all of them very nasty games.
Since I don't have one now.
No comment on that one. No comment on that one. And Goddess is serious, okay? Yeah, play on Windows, okay? Yeah, sometimes full screen will do that, Goddess. I know that as well.
Yeah, I don't play on full screen. It's the switching of the games I've noticed causes the issues. Because Morph Again has become a fun little thing I like to do. I am so hating this stage. I'm at that point, boys. We're at the point in Shadow Man where I'm going to be And I wander so every day. And
Alright, hang on. I'm
wander.
gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, Orc.
Yeah. I wander through these fucking stages. I'm so lost, so lost. I really hate this bloody stage. We're proud to play loot games. I've played them all. Well, not all of them, but I've played a large portion of them. I'm so bloody lost. Where the hell do I go? I'm so bloody lost. Where the hell do I go? I'm so lost in this stage. I hate this. I hate this. Bloody stage is so confusing. Fuck. Okay. La 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 la. Through here. La 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 la. I've gone through here. La 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 la. La, la. Oh, wait. Did we go through here? We did not go through here. Aha. 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 Die. Alrighty, we move on next. So today we were going to talk about Ray Bradbury because I think a lot of, again, I like to talk about old. Yeah. So
what
today we were going to
talk about
me being lost again, wandering.
Oh, okay. So today we're going to talk about.
We were talking about Ray Bradbury, as I hopefully might have found a way. Did I find the way?
What is that?
Ray Bradbury is a well-known American writer, and at one time was considered actually one of the more prolific American writers, and created quite a few. What?
Gotta says, who's Ray Cadbury?
Ray Cadbury, not Cadbury. Ray Bradbury. A well-known American writer, and known for many things, and respected, rather respected writer actually at one point, and most famously known for Fahrenheit, more known now for Fahrenheit 451, but he was also known for other big books that he wrote. Something, and in general, actually a decent, one of the better writers. And the reason I wanted to bring him up is because I feel that his work lately has been kind of, like, people just kind of ignoring his work or not really looking into his work lately. So I've been making it a habit of bringing up old writers to kind of bring stuff to him. Go get him, Ray. So sure, I believe you. You know, his name is Ray Bradbury. I actually am giving an actual honest name. For once.
You sure you're getting the name wrong?
A lot. Yeah. Okay, so so this was right. So this way's right. Now we go through here. Now what's next? There's that door over there. And is there any other doors? There's a door over there, and that's it. Okay, let's go through this door then. Okay, now these are opened up. Open. Okay, that's there. Let's just keep going this way. When I see someone get resurrected, I know I've gone the right direction. Okay, so now we're here.
Yes, there's bad guys shooting at you, which means you're going at the right direction. Deadpool logic.
That's right. I think it's up here. I think this is the one way we haven't gone. Which again, I failed to the left. Thing if this is right. Maybe this is right.
John McDonald.
Yeah. Nope, we've been down here. Okay, yeah, we were down here, but like, what was I missing down here then? There's something in here then I have to figure out. I must have missed something. Okay. But anyway, so Ray Bradbury was a well-known and prolific and very interesting novelist in a lot of ways. His most, like I said, yeah, he was a writer. Yes. Very, very famous to Fahrenheit 451, I believe, was the
Okay,
book
Raider,
burning.
enjoy your KFC meal.
Enjoy your KFC. And Ray Bradbury was always kind of an interesting individual in some ways. One of the main reasons he's interesting is because out of all the writers out there who went and got university degrees and did all the university stuff, Ray Bradbury did not. Ray Bradbury was a man who just spent a lot of time at a library and made his career being a librarian, made his career writing books based off of the fact that, yeah, I just go to the library and do my work.
What? Raider, you're not going for KFC? You're still here? What? So what? Huh? Okay, never mind that. Moving on.
Yeah. So Ray Bradbury was one of those individuals. No, not this way. Ray Bradbury was one of those fascinating individuals who actually wrote a lot of interesting books that excited a lot of people, a lot of youth of the generation. He's actually a youth guy. Oh, he wasn't really a graduate. No, that's wrong. He actually wrote his books. This is kind of funny about him. This is actually what makes him great. Is he wrote his books on being a high school kid. That's all he was. He finished high school. That was it. And he spent a large portion of his life for over 65 years. The man was a brilliant novelist in a lot of ways. And a lot of his stuff is really good. And a lot of his stuff is very down to home. One of my favorite books that he wrote was Something Wicked This Way Come. And it actually got made into a Disney TV show or Disney movie. I keep saying TV show. Yeah, Disney made a horror. Okay, a lot of people don't know this. Disney did at one time. Disney did a lot of dark stuff.
Really, Disney?
Yeah, Disney did stuff like. Have you ever heard of the Black Hole?
Not really.
The Black Hole is a story about the main antagonist is a psychopath who wants to find his way through the black hole. Yeah, he did it without a college degree, which made him kind of unique in his life. Like, he was more unique than most because of that. This made him very, very different from other writers out there in his generation. He's actually one of those guys you can actually say is like, oh, yeah, he had a career that others did not see. And that's what made Ray Bradbury kind of fascinating from a writer. And like I said, most of the time he spent was in the library. He used to go to the library, as he said it, I'd go to the library 3 times a day, 3 times a week to work on his books. And that's what he did.
Yeah, I'm more interested in the Disney horror movie here. Really? Disney? Okay. Of all?
Disney did quite a few movies that were either considered dark.
We're talking about the same Disney, right? You know, the Mickey Mouse Disney, right?
Yes, we are talking about that Disney. This is actually a real thing. For those that don't know, Disney Black Hole is actually was not considered horror, but it was a very scary, like people thought that was very scary. Another well-known thing that Disney used to do was Disney at one time did a lot of side horror stuff, like Black Cauldron. You had Witches of East Mountain. They also did other things that were more dark than humorous. Yeah. What was his genre? He had everything. He did sci-fi. He did a little bit of horror, dark stuff. Found the way up. Holy shit, we might be on our way, boys. We might be on our way. Do you know the way? Do you know the way, headless person? Because I feel like a headless person. I found it. The enemies are shooting at me. That means I found my way.
This is why I wasn't a Disney fan. Also, these characters become villains in Tiny Tina. Oh wait, not Tiny Tina. In Tiny Toons. Oh, okay.
Well, Disney's
Oh,
fascinating
Tiny
in some
Toons.
ways.
Oh man, Tiny Toons. I missed that cartoon. Oh.
Yep. I miss Tiny Toons too. I like the original Tiny Toons. I did watch the remake, the new remaster or remake
The
of
new remaster is
Animaniacs.
not really that good though.
It's not. I watched the new one, and I was like, Animaniacs was kind of sucked.
I mean, okay. I mean, it's serviceable, right? It's serviceable. Okay, but compared to the old one, it's not really that good.
Yeah, it's not. So no, some of the stuff that they did for Disney, like Disney was kind of cool that way, like back in the day. They actually were unique and different. They're not unique and different now. I would actually say they're far from it now. I would even go as far as saying Disney's kind of a joke compared to what they used to be.
Yeah,
I don't know if you boys feel this.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, there's a joke going around saying that Disney was way more inclusive when they stopped trying.
Yep, they were.
Disney was
They
way
actually
more
were.
inclusive when they wasn't trying.
Yeah, there were. Like that's not even a joke. I wish that was a joke. That's not a fucking joke. Disney has always been. They're less inclusive now than they were now. Like it's just what the fuck. And it's funny because like some of the stuff that Disney got the rights to is wild. And if you've ever like, for example, Mary Poppins, a lot of people don't really understand Mary Poppins that well. Mary Poppins is a fascinating character start. Like the actual original book is actually kind of interesting, and they really did take.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, Disney is soulless now. Okay, entirely profit driven. It's true. Yeah, we're tiny, toony, but it's a little gooey. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that Tiny Toon opening song.
Okay, can I be honest? Can I be honest, boys? Like let's be honest here. Like, honest truth. Like, if you noticed that Steven Spielberg, after a certain point, just kind of left the market. Like, he could still be directing, and he just kind of stopped. It's right around when the bullshit started. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I noticed that years ago. I was like, this, like, it's just kind of fascinating that he seemed to shift the second life kind of moved around. Maybe I'm the only one who noticed that, but you know, I think he just kind of changed. Like the second they started taking control of stuff and like kind of stealing his work in some ways.
Well, maybe he's doing the smart thing. Okay.
Well, he never needs to make money again, but this is a guy that I've noticed that, like, it's the same thing with certain other actors and stuff. Like, I've noticed some of them just kind of vanished off the zeitgeist right around this period.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me, but I feel that there might be more to that puzzle piece.
Gamer God says, I don't pay attention to these things.
I don't much either, but to me it's fascinating because to me it makes me feel like, wait a minute, there's something else going on here. Oh, feeling about something else. Yay! I'm in the new area. I'm in the new area. I'm in the new area.
All right.
I don't feel like an idiot anymore. I'm gonna pull up the violator. Violator.
And don't think I didn't see that, or it was on the left. And don't think I didn't see that, or it was on the left. All right.
Yeah. What can I tell you? Nintendo games have made me say that you always have to go right. Okay. What can I say? Mega Man, go right. Let's call go right. Let's call go right.
What you getting at? God says, what you getting at?
What we're getting at is that I have a bad habit of going left. I always like to go right. I don't like to go left. Video games taught me that the only way to go is left. I mean, the only way to go is right.
Yeah, he has the Zoolander curse.
Yeah, I have the Zoolander curse. It's gonna become a running meme. We're gonna have to put that as emojis if I ever get thing. We'll have like go left.
Go left. You implied something about. Oh wait, I think Goddess says the Spielberg thing.
Yeah. Oh, I implied that No, I implied that Spielberg knew this was coming, and then Spielberg basically said, "Okay, well, I'm not going to deal with this anymore," and he just kind of moved on.
He's gonna peace out.
Yeah, it's just going to peace out because I've noticed guys like James Cameron and Ridley Scott just kind of went all over the place, and some of them, like Ridley Scott, what he did to what that guy did to fucking the guy who worked on Napoleon also worked on Joker. I hate that guy now. Like I used to like that guy's work. I think it was Ridley Scott. It was one of the two guys. I used to like his work, and now I hate his work. I think his work sucks. And I can't stand him as a creator anymore. So I'm just noticing that Steven he kind of left.
Yeah.
Like I've just noticed.
Yeah, he kind of cashed out.
Yeah, he cashed out, and I've noticed that he's been cashed out ever since. Like, and this is a guy who loved directing. Like Spielberg has always said, he absolutely loved directing, and I'm wondering if that was the opinion of Steven Spielberg. All right, so I'm gonna grab some coffee, and I'm gonna go get that done. So we'll be right back there, guys. Gonna grab some more coffee. I'm also gonna turn on the oven because if I want to join Captain Rum versus Euphoria, I gotta get that done. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. In the meantime, let's see here, huh? Gamer Goddess says Tom Cruise learned to work the work checklist. Oh wait, no. Tom Cruise learned to work the woke checklist into his movie without sacrificing quality. Tom Cruise? Yeah, maybe. Okay, I mean, some of the Mission Impossible movies are still pretty good. Okay, Top Gun was delivered without being woke slop. Yeah, agreed. Okay, the more recent Mission Impossible movies, yeah, those are pretty. Okay. Maybe they just don't want to deal with these woke hassles, you know.
Yeah, the humidifier needs a little more water, but that's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Diverse.
That's
case. Granted, the most recent Mission Impossible movie was. Yeah, sure, Gerardo. It was kind of meh, sure, but it's still entertaining. Okay. Yeah, they don't want to deal with that hassle, Goddess.
Yeah,
Top Gun Maverick. Yep.
Well, a lot of them don't, and a lot of them are sick and tired of it. Like, there is a secret from what my friend told me, and I got a friend of mine who works in Hollywood, and what he told me is there's a lot of people where the old directors just hate the new guys, just really fucking hate these people for passion. It's one of those wild mentality that they have to do, and they just really don't like these guys. And so I don't know if that's true and how much of that is true, but from what my friend said to me, the old guard really hates the new guard, really hates the new guys. Like, holy shit, it's blood. It's some of them. It's so bad that apparently some of the older directors and some of the older guys that used to work on stuff, well, legitimately, if these guys come walking into a place, they'll leave. They don't like them. Like, there's this hate. And it's a low rolling hate, apparently. A couple of them really hate guys.
Yeah, I know, Goddess. I know. But again, okay, a lot of other creators don't really want to deal with that hassle of DEI, okay?
Yep, I agree. I agree. I agree. We gotta watch what we even say on YouTube. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
I really don't. Oh man, this channel would be a lot more offensive. I could go nuts.
Calm down or calm down.
If I could release the beast and let loose the autism, the autism would be great. There'd be levels. I would
The
level the
autism would
world.
make it good.
Yes, it
Yeah.
would be great.
So yeah, it's not like, you know. Yes, okay. Tom Cruise. Yeah. Tom Cruise worked the work checklist into his movie. Yes. Okay, but again, a lot of actors or even creators or just directors, they just don't want to deal with that hassle anymore.
It's also people don't want to keep true to their true to the actual work that they've created. Like I mean, there are a lot. Like, I will say this right now: if Roll saw what they did with Witches of Warwick, he'd be pissed. Rawl was a man who hated when people fucked with his content. You don't touch his shit. That was his rule. Don't touch it. Yeah, but I'm in Canada and I gotta watch what I say.
Yeah. The problem is losers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like I said, but I'm a more free. I'm more wild when it comes to stuff. I'd be going right off the rails.
Hey, you got one of them puzzle thingies.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Sad thing is, I won't need it.
Everyone can go orc themselves with bogars out. So instead of being smart and doing right by the self product, okay. Gamer Goddess says, why was Hugh Jackman, okay, cast as the 5.2 characters? And then Gyarados, hang on, guys, hang on, okay, I'm catching up here. And then Gyarados says they instead ruin it, okay. And then Gyarados says, then wonder why no one wants to buy their slop. Arrow says, Millennium Puzzle. Gyarados says, they even ruined their own. Okay, Gyarados also says, look at High Guardian Space. Oh, yeah.
High Guardian Spice, yeah. Oh, yeah.
High Guardian Spice.
Oh.
Yeah. The
Spice.
creators of High Guardian Spice should sue Crunchyroll. Yeah. Okay. You got
well, the creator. No,
like
no.
Velma.
No.
Oh yeah,
No.
Velma. Oh my god.
Velma, they should sue. If there is anyone left from the Scooby-Doo people, legitimately should sue. Like, if you have a relative that was like still alive, you should sue for Velma. Velma was disgusting. Velma was gross on every fucking way. I hated Velma, like fucking down to the wire. And I'm not a fan of Scooby-Doo. I am not a fan of Scooby-Doo, and I even agree. That was the most disgusting fucking thing.
No. I'm not calling you Gyarados, okay? Gyaradu.
I'm calling you Gyarados.
Come on, Orc. This don't have to be a thing, okay? Come on.
Yes, it always has to be a thing. You gotta understand. It's part of the channel's fork. I always change people's names, Rummy. And when you always get
AV for the original AV for Fred plays Fred's dad in Velma. Yeah. Wait, really? The original Fred? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did.
What show?
Like, I wonder how he felt about that. Like, as a whole, like they ruined Fred. Like, I wouldn't do it, man. I wouldn't do that. If that was my voice on that, I wouldn't do it.
I mean, I hope they pay him well, bro.
That's you know what? I do admit I do have a number, but that number would be so high if it was a beloved character. No, what was who's orcs? What?
Who the orc is? Argonaut? What's an Argonaut?
It's now you are. It's now you, Arus. You're Argonaut. Check better. Better clear. Gyarados, I
still,
totally agree with you.
but still, Gyarados. Okay, adding an S in there would make a pretty good sounding Gyarados. Okay.
I like Gyarados. I'm going to be calling it Gyarados from now on because it's part of the channel's charm. If you get a nickname, we stick with it. We stick with it. I got called Orc, and that's why the nickname. That's why the channel's called Orc War Chief Reviews. That's why I got
about
called
it,
the fucking
Gyarados.
Orc.
Okay. Oh, I mean, you see, it just rolls off the tongue real nice. Okay. I mean, Gyarados not bad though. Okay, maybe you can file it for future use in your future characters or something like that.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I think personally, if that was my voice, I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to be a part of something that does that. But I hate Velma as a whole. Like they killed Velma off at the last episode. I don't know if they permanently killed her, but they ended her. That's how much she was hated in the story.
Where's Jason? What kind of audacity is we doing then?
But I really did feel like that was so disgusting what they did. Like Velma pissed me right off. Like even if it was okay, it's bad. All right, that's fine. Okay, it's bad shit. It's bad. All right, that's fine. What bugged me was it was insulting. Like it was insulting to the fandom. It was insulting to the people that enjoyed the story. It was insulting to it was insulting to everybody. There wasn't a single fucking thing that did that was good, in my opinion.
Yeah, Goddess, you did the right thing. Okay, yeah, I didn't even Velma show. Okay, yep, exactly. Okay, don't watch it. Don't give the show your time. Your don't give the show your time. Okay.
Yeah.
Why was it bad? Well, okay, why was it bad? They took out Scooby-Doo, man.
No. Let's get. I'll break the whole fucker down if you want. It's that. Okay, so problem one. Velma, who was an intelligent, smart, witty character, turned into a whore with narcissistic, overeating, fat, obsessive compulsive woman. Basically the actress, basically the voice actor that they got for her. Mimi, whatever her name was. Absolute whore. 2. Turned her into an extreme feminazi. Not a feminist, a feminazi. I don't deny there is a difference, and she goddamn was one.
Wait, Daphne made Asian? What?
Yeah, she's a redhead Asian.
What? Redhead Asian? Well, what? That's so wrong.
You see him in Japan, but she wasn't Japanese, she was Korean.
Huh? Daphne is Asian? Yep. What? Well,
yep.
Well, at least is Daphne smart?
No, Daphne's a whore. That is an
insult. That is an insult. Okay, that is a total insult. All right, dishonor. All right, Asian, not portrayed Asian as smart. Dishonorable. Okay, dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. Dishonor on your sheep. Dishonor on your ancestor. Dishonor on your roommate.
I need to open this.
Dishonor.
So this is what made me mad with the character. The whole thing was disgusting. Oh, someone else beat me. Who beat me? Okay. Somebody tell you later. Hopefully that's not a problem. I'm getting messages, so it's like shit.
Scooby-Doo is nowhere to be found. Yeah, I know, Gyarados. They took out Scooby-Doo, man. Okay, that entire series, that entire Velma show is dog shit without the dog.
Okay, can I be honest? Can we all be honest here? Scooby-Doo. Okay, Scooby-Doo Apocalypse, which those who don't know, there's a Scooby-Doo comic book series that takes the character Scooby-Doo and turns him into like a supernatural like entity. Like they turn him into supernatural this, supernatural that, and they go balls deep in that. That show is still better than That show is still fundamentally better than the Scooby-Doo than the actual like Velma.
Velma. Agreed, Raider. Agreed. Okay, I totally agree. Okay, that is what we call modern audience thing.
Yeah, like the fact is, okay, when we thought they were making Velma, when we thought, okay, they're making Velma, that's going to be interesting. Okay, what I thought when they made that show was what my thoughts were. Oh, they're going to make a Velma that's like the smarter person than everybody else, and everybody else is going to be a little bit more stuff. It was so insulting. Like even Mystery Inc. Like a lot of people have a hate relationship with Mystery Inc. for some of the stuff they did, some of the woke stuff. Like they kind of made Velma a little more like a lesbian. Or sorry, they made Daphne a lesbian. No, there's Velma. That pissed people off. But that still had more love than what they did with this other thing. Like it's insulting. Oh, we finally found him. Okay, we found the safe. Okay, we're good. We're going for it, boys. Yeah, shit.
So, yeah. Okay.
Rum, we gotta talk. Rum, we gotta talk. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a good show.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, not a good show. Sorry, man.
Help you?
I'm sorry in advance. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, no, this kind of sucked. Like I said, look at how fast this guy's getting wiped out. Like this guy's becoming a bitch. Quick.
Hang on. Okay, stream lag. Okay, you're going there.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Is that him? The red dude?
Yeah, that's the Lizard King, and he's dead. Yeah, Mystery Inc. is probably if you want a darker version of Mystery Inc. Watch. I mean, not darker. If you want a darker version of Scooby-Doo, watch Mystery Inc. That still kept true to the Scooby-Doo franchise.
Yeah. So all the guys that never cared about Scooby-Doo suddenly like it now.
Yeah. I never liked Scooby-Doo. I have a love-hate relationship with Scooby-Doo. Like Scooby-Doo's kind of like that 50-50. I think the fact that like also all the racial swaps is kind of annoying, to be honest. Because like I mean, why all the characters are swapped, like race swapped. The only one who isn't is Fred, and they basically treat Fred like shit.
Oh no, white guy bad, right?
Yeah, rich white guy even worse. Seriously, that's how they treat him. And it's like really, why would you do that? Fred is a hard guy who works for his stuff. Like Fred has always been that man who kind of does what he needs to do.
Yeah, I don't know what are the newer Scooby series, but Fred usually he's a pretty reliable, dependable guy. Okay, so it's kind of sad to see Fred reduced to that.
Well, he's not reliable. He's not really reliable he really does try to be. He's like that go-getter. He's like that guy who doesn't want to give up. He doesn't want to.
Yeah.
You know, he is always fighting to protect his friends. Like he's not he's not this idiot. He's not this.
Hang on. I would counter that. Okay. Fred fighting to protect his friends, because if I remember clearly, okay, Fred is always the guy that says, "All right, gang, let's split up." Yeah, in every horror movie, you do not split up, bro. That is how you die.
Yeah, but Fred, though, it's not just Fred. It's not just Fred. All the other people say let's split up. It's like, you know, he's not just like a complete. He's stupid. You know what he reminds me of? You know what Fred reminds me of? I have friends like Fred. I've actually had friends like them. They're not bright. They are not bright human beings.
Yeah, they're at least decent guys, right? Come on.
Yeah, they're good men. They're good men. Like, I got a friend of mine. He's dumb as a hill of shit, and I love him. I actually consider him a brother of mine. He's a brother from another mother, but he's a fucking moron. Like, this guy says some of the most craziest shit. You're just looking at him and going, and this is coming from me. I'm an orc. Okay, I got that nickname. Fucking orc is a nickname I earned. So it's like when I'm saying, and orcs aren't exactly known for being super, super bright. Like, yeah, they're not stupid, but they're not like we're not talking hyper intelligent here. And even I'm looking at this guy going, damn, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, sure, okay. Fred, he's a good guy, okay. But watching Fred reduced to that, or seeing Fred reduced to being punching bags for them, yeah.
Yeah, and he was nothing but a punching bag. They made fun of his penis. Like, they were so bad, they had to make fun of his penis.
What?
Like, that's literally what they did to Fred. He made fun of the entire time.
Lol.
That's not a joke.
Actually, hang on. Gamer Gada says, "Lol, let me guess. People are defending this, saying they made it relatable for new generation. Why does
the funny thing is,
Fred
it was
Flintstone got blonde, and why is he obsessed with Ben? Fred Flintstone. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I made funny about? You know what made funny about it is no one liked it. It was so hated that the left hated it, thinking it was a mockery of them, and the right hated it because it was fucking woke as shit. It was one of those, like, it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in media, where both sides of the spectrum hated it for the same reason they hated everything else. It was one of those times I was just like, what the fuck am I'm laughing. I thought it was fucking funny. Here's this group.
Sam Raider says, Barney Stanson once said, new, always better. Sadly, not right at these days anymore. Okay. And then Garadu also says, where he's Garadu's, okay. Where he's too stupid to cut his own steak.
Yeah.
Okay, asking for cuties. Oh man.
Yeah. No one was asking for that. No one was at that. Like, that was that. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons it wasn't like. That's one of the reasons a lot of my friends no longer have Netflix. Like, really don't have Netflix anymore. They're like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, Fred is pretty good. Okay, he's the quote unquote the leader or anything like that. He's driver. Okay, so yeah, watching Fred reduced to being punching bag. Yeah.
Well, they make him, and also in the later movies, they make him actually more of a good guy. Like, they actually put him more into a better light, like in the continuation franchise later. So, like, he's not a total dickhead. In like, you know, so they are kind of fun. So I just don't like how they treated Fred in the end. I don't like how they treated Shaggy in the end. Like, Shaggy, the idea that Shaggy's a stoner, that's a modern mentality thing. That's the same thing with those
Shaggy stoner? Nah, Shaggy's a foodie, okay? Shaggy's not stoner. Shaggy likes to eat.
Yeah. They make jokes about that. That's the same thing with Lord of the Rings, because in Lord of the Rings, wait, you don't want to talk about that shit. Well, I won't be. I'll tell you later.
Later on.
So what Shaggy?
Wait, hang on. I don't think they even call him Shaggy, right?
Yeah, his name's
Shaggy's
Shaggy.
name was changed, right?
No, his name's always been Shaggy, but that was a nickname.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Shaggy
think his name's Oz.
Movie as stoner was a joke.
Yeah, it was a joke. It was a joke made by the modern made by the stuff. It was like a joke that he was a stoner. But the truth is, he's been worded as a stoner. Like, in the cartoons, you never see him smoke weed. So no, he's not a stoner. But they made a joke that he's a stoner.
Black Shaggy is a stoner, just as Barney Jones.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. He is a stoner, and it's like, well, I also hate what they did to Hex Girls, man. The Hex Girls. Oh man, the Hex Girls were.
Oh yeah, the Hex Girls. Okay, one of the bands of Scooby Doo, man. Dude, I don't know if you've seen the not the newest, but like the 2000 Scooby Doo, the What's New Scooby Doo series. Oh, those were good, man. And the Hex Girls, they appear quite a lot in the What's New Scooby Doo series. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And the Hex Girls are awesome. One second, I gotta see what's open. Somebody at me door. No. Okay. Must be someone working on something. But yeah, the Hex Girls were one of my favorite. Like, that's the favorite rendition of Disney. I mean, not Disney, Scooby Doo. My brain having a brain fart today. Yep. Venture Bros Shaggy's kind of. The Venture Bros Scooby Doo is just kind of nuts, and I kind of love and hate it. But again, the Venture Bros is a complete satire of that like idea. Like the fact that the Venture Bros are like clones of clones of clones is awful. That they actually clone them over and over and over again, and they didn't grow up for years because the clone kept dying. How horrible is that? Like, when I heard that the first time, I was like, Jesus fuck, would I watch that? That show's just awful in some ways. I like Venture Bros, but fuck me. Okay, someone else sending me that message. Yeah, but fuck me, you know.
God, it says, wait till they reboot Johnny Quest as an atheist black kid. Oh, so gay.
Oh, that's coming. That's coming. Put money on it, folks. Wait, wouldn't that technically be the Boondocks?
Mm. Johnny will still be white. I don't know, man. Hey, Johnny will still be white. Hey, I don't know, man. Okay, they managed to turn Shaggy. They managed to turn Shaggy black, bro. I don't know, man.
Look. Okay, we're all. Can we all be in agreement that the Boondocks is basically Johnny Quest, the black version of Johnny Quest? Can we all make that reference true and clear? Like, I can't be the only one thinking it.
Yeah, kind
of. Like, come on, he makes the Black Power Glove. How awesome is the Black Power Glove?
Raider, I'm still waiting for Rapunzel bald.
Yeah, it's coming. There we go. Got that guy. Pop.
Yes.
Whee! The Dark Souls are mine. Damn it, I'm so close. But no, I agree with you there that there's certain things I'm kind of like. I think I can't wait for the bald with Rapunzel either.
Rapunzel, let down your hair. Rapunzel actually let down hair, and then the prince says, "Wait, you're bald? So how do you let down your hair?"
Wait. Okay, there was a Canadian show, movie way back in the day called the peanut butter recipe, or it's like how to grow hair with peanut butter or something like that.
What?
Go ahead.
What? Peanut butter recipe? Grow hair with peanut butter?
Something.
What?
Yeah. It's something. Okay, this kid loses his hair because he sees something so fucking traumatic he goes bald.
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I've heard of stress, okay, related to hair loss, yes, but seeing something so horrible, he immediately goes bald.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he goes bald. So what happens is because he goes bald, there's a peanut butter. They have this peanut butter recipe. He gets this special recipe from these old folks and these homeless people. Give him a special recipe. The special recipe makes him. He grows hair, but he grows too much hair because he uses too much of the recipe, and then he grows hair in other locations. Canada. What the fuck? Look, it's Canada, man. It's Canada. We make weird shit sometimes. There's some really fucked up shit that Canada makes that are like really
weird.
It is weird. Again, we helped make Totally Spies, man, and that was pretty perverted back then.
Yeah, Totally Spy. Okay, sure. There are some scenes like that, but again, Totally Spy was pretty good.
Totally Spies was perverted. I'm actually surprised there isn't more. There isn't more thing. You know, I made the joke that like there isn't more stuff for Totally Spies, and my theory about that is that they don't have to. I mean, you could. There's so much stuff in Totally Spies. It's just like, what the fuck. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but Totally Spies is kind of what the fuck.
Yeah.
Yep. Not a fan of Totally Spies for certain things, but yeah, no. There's so many shots in Totally Spies. I'm just like, wow. You can tell this is Canadian because it's weird. Well, it's French Canadian. There's a difference. There's Canadian and then there's French Canadian. French Canadian's a different beast to Canadian. Okay. I don't condone French Canadian.
Wait, Gada says Droopy Show was more perverted.
Yes, it was. Well, most early Hanna-Barbera cartoons are kind of perverted. If you know anything about early Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Yeah.
Those who don't know, don't know. It's just like, yeah, most of these were kind of perverted, and they had their own perversions of their ways. Oh, we're so close. We're so close, boys. We are so close to that final Dark Soul. We're not going to max it out, but we'll get to all 10 stars. I'm looking at the clock there. Shit. Okay. Yes! Full Dark Soul conversion, bitches!
Yay, congrats.
Oh,
Get in. That's right. Get in that crotch.
Get in the crotch. You know, it is kind of interesting because in the Dark Soul lore, for the attractive woman, well, the attractive woman in the comics, Nettie, for her to stay forever young, she has to have sex with Shadow Man.
What?
Yeah, for her to stay forever young, she has to stay young.
I don't need to know that, Orc. Okay, I don't need to know that.
Yeah. Art Talico's also more. Art Talico's very perverted, actually. Okay, yeah, there is that thing. I think we got it all, actually. And it's just unlocking this pipe, and then we got to do a couple more side things, and then it's final boss time. So I guess next week we will be doing the fun that is. I'm gonna at least get to the pillars, and then I'll save it. And then I'll save it and move on. But next week. It looks like we're getting to the next thing. Okay, we just gotta finish this area.
So the next game is, because I forgot. Okay, the next game is
Mystic Quest. You guys wanted it. You guys will get it. Yeah, you're getting Mystic Quest next week, guys. You asked for it, you'll get it. And then I will eventually do Haunting Ground. But I'm going to stop here and I'll finish this I'll finish this on my own time, so you guys don't have to sit there and watch me play that. But we are pretty much done at this point. The game is over. We are almost done, boys. One big push, and I figure we're going to be done. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight on the fun that is Orc War Chief Reviews. I do appreciate you all coming here. What about Chocopo GP? Well, it would have to be added on the list. That would be so short, it'd be one stream. Thank you, everybody who listened in. We want more people. We want those numbers to go up, boys and girls. We want those numbers to go up. We want everyone else's numbers. Remember, we are part of a retro community. We have a large group of individuals. The links are in description. Check them out if you want to check them out. Find someone new. Find something different. Who knows? And we also have a Patreon. We get enough people. I will start the Patreon on full, and I will get us a full set of games. Alrighty, thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next time on Orc War Chief Reviews. Have yourselves a very